It was announced yesterday that there will be a Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection coming out this year. And that is huge news for me because I loved the original Mortal Kombat. I remember playing it as a kid on my Sega Genesis, and I played the heck out of that thing. And I always loved the fatalities, the babalities, the friendships. I loved it. It was one of my favorite fighting games of all time. And I remember playing Mortal Kombat 2. I remember renting it from like a game store or something. I just remember playing these games and having so much fun with them. A few months ago, I bought an Xbox Series X. This was before the price hike happened with all the Xbox consoles. I actually got it on sale, and I was looking to see, okay, what kind of Mortal Kombat games can I get on this thing? And I guess the most recent ones have been Mortal Kombat 1 and Mortal Kombat 11. And I got Mortal Kombat 11 with the Ultimate add-on, and I got it for a really, really low price, like $10. So, that's when it was on sale. I'm not going to pay full price for those things. Come on. But now that I know that I'll be able to play the original Mortal Kombat on my Xbox Series X, I'm super excited about that. I didn't even see it coming. For a long time, I was looking online, like, where can I play the original Mortal Kombat? Can I get that on my Xbox Series X? Or I have another gaming console, a portable one called the Nintendo 2DS XL. I was even looking at what Mortal Kombat games can I get on this thing. I mean, there is like at least one game available for the Nintendo 2DS XL that I could get. But now with this news, hey, I don't got to worry about it. I can get the original Mortal Kombat plus a whole bunch of other Mortal Kombat games in this Legacy Collection. I'm wondering first, how much is it going to cost? Obviously, we all know that the Nintendo Switch 2 came out today with their famous $80 Mario Kart game. I'm hoping it's nowhere near that price, and I don't expect it to be. It is a compilation of a bunch of games, though. It's not just one game. I don't think it'll be 80. It better not be 70 or 60 either. 50 is about as high as I might want to go. I'm hoping it's like 30 or 40. I'm really hoping. I don't want to break the bank for a bunch of old games, even though I really want to play these games. But yeah, so it's not going to only be games. I think there's going to be a documentary involved in it and other secret stuff that they're not going to tell us because, hey, we know Mortal Kombat is a lot about secrets. Most recently in Mortal Kombat 1, I think they had a secret character called Floyd that everybody was talking about. Like, you have to like complete, I think, certain objectives, and then it unlocks Floyd. You have to, and then you can fight Floyd. I don't think you can play as Floyd. It's like this pink ninja, but you can fight against him. Anyway, weird stuff like that, cool stuff like that is always cool. It's just Mortal Kombat. The more surprises, the better, and I can't wait. So, and the other thing is, we don't know what other special stuff they'll do with this. I was looking on the Atari website, and they were saying maybe like you can press one button and unlock all the secrets in a particular game that's part of the collection. That's cool, so you don't have to like grind away and try to find a way to get certain things or get certain characters. I like that. I like that idea. But yeah, no, I just super excited about this thing. The trailer was interesting, showing all the gameplay from previous Mortal Kombat games that are going to be in this thing. And I just am wondering, man, why did it take so long, yo? I mean, that's like an easy sell to so many people. So many people love those games in the 90s. And if they had just like put the first Mortal Kombat game on sale and sold it for like $10 or something, like last year or a couple of years ago, dude, everyone would have bought it. I know I would have bought it. I would have loved that. I mean, I know a lot of people are against nostalgia when it comes to gaming, even though the gaming industry loves it. They love remakes. They love bringing stuff back from the past. But people kind of get upset because it's like, okay, can we get some new stuff? Because so many of today's landmark titles that are coming out, especially in the near future, are remakes. Think about it. Gears of War Reloaded is coming out. People are excited about it, but again, it's a remake of a game from such a long time ago. And you got Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater. Again, that's another edition of a game that has already had several editions of it. You got Prince of Persia remake coming out, Splinter Cell remake coming out, Perfect Dark, I think it's a remake coming out, or I don't know if it's a sequel or a remake, but either way, you get my point. And by the way, I'm excited for all those games, and I'm probably going to buy most of them, not day one. I'll wait till there's a sale, obviously, because they're way too expensive. But, you know, it's true that there has been a lot of just holding on to the past and just rehashing the same stuff over and over again. And people like brand new ideas, brand new games, and, you know, I definitely understand that. But, you know, this is one particular thing where if they do this right, it's going to be freaking awesome. Because you never know. You never know when they bring stuff back from the past. Sometimes they screw it up. Like, think about it, the Star Wars Battlefront games. Not the ones that came out like, what was it, 8-9 years ago. Not those. The original Star Wars Battlefront games from like 20 years ago. They released them not too long ago. I don't know if it was last year or year before, or maybe it was even this year, but they put the first two Battlefront games together as like a collection, and they released it, and it was basically broken. Even though people loved those games, the re-release of it kind of sucked, and it made everyone really mad. So, especially when you can still buy the originals and they're just fine. You can still buy the originals. You can find them on the Microsoft Store, for example. I bought them actually recently when there was a Star Wars sale during the, you know, like May the 4th. During that time period, all the Star Wars games were on sale pretty much on the Microsoft Store, and I bought a whole bunch of them for like $3, $4 a piece. And the Battlefront games were part of that. So that's the only concern I have. But I have a feeling they're going to nail this one. It's kind of too important to fail because people love Mortal Kombat so much, especially those original games. And some people might say the best Mortal Kombat game of all time was Mortal Kombat X or Mortal Kombat XL. But other people say Mortal Kombat 11. There's always that debate about what's the best one. What was the be all end all? But the reality is, in my opinion, the very first game was the best. And that's usually how it goes with most things. It's hard to beat the original when the original was so successful. It's rare that you ever beat the original. It happens sometimes. You know, sometimes people say like Godfather Part 2 is better than the original Godfather. I don't know if I agree with that one. I think The Godfather is pretty much a perfect movie from beginning to end, but you get my meaning. I just hope they nail this thing, and I hope they cram as many Mortal Kombat games into that thing as possible. I don't know how many they're going to put on there. That's the big question. It's like, well, we know Mortal Kombat 1's not going to be there, or Mortal Kombat 11's not going to be there, but I think maybe a lot of the stuff, they're not going to put Mortal Kombat X or Mortal Kombat 11. Mortal Kombat XL. The question is, you know, how far are they going to go with it? I have no idea. I just want as many games as possible to give me the most bang for my buck, and I cannot wait to play it. And tell me, how excited are you for this Mortal Kombat collection? Because, I mean, I gotta imagine after yesterday's announcement with that trailer, it was during the Sony State of Play, I gotta imagine there's people, the anticipation is gonna be building like crazy for this thing. I got to imagine that it is. I know a lot of people were also excited about that, was it Marvel fighting game that was announced during the Sony State of Play? But honestly, if I had to choose between Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection and that new Marvel fighting game, I'm going with Mortal Kombat. Thank you for watching.